Brilliance Audio.
Leading an emotionally intelligent life, expanding your EI to make courageous decisions and transform your life. By Patrick Kilcarr, Ph.D. Performed by Mel Foster. Chapter 1. An Instrument of Hope. I am one of the countless invisible wounds walking around and participating in this campus, pretending to be a smart, whole human being. Smart I am. Whole I am not. These profound words resulted from an emergency phone call. A faculty colleague who taught a large Intro to Philosophy class at our university had asked her students to write an essay about overcoming a difficult experience. Now she was on the phone and a bit frantic. No fewer than 50 of the 250 essays reported experiences of suffering, pain, and disillusionment, both past and present, exceeding anything she had previously encountered in her many years in academia. Because she had mentioned that they could write about something that might not be known by anyone else, many used the essay to describe something they had rarely, or never, discussed before. She asked me to speak to them and share my perspective on growth, pain, and healing, assuring them it was all confidential and that I didn't have their names. They agreed. Then I addressed this gifted group of young students who had won admittance to an elite university. You look at one another and draw various conclusions. Smart. Did a lot of extracurricular activities in high school. Probably top of their class. Pretty motivated. Achievement-oriented. What you don't see are the emotional mountains that many in this room had to summit to be here today. What you don't see are the struggles that many continue to battle because of situations over which they had no control. Yes, this is a room filled with people whose talent knows no limit. But what can, and often does, limit talent is unremitting pain and hidden suffering. So, what can we do about what has happened to us? Carry the weight until we simply can go no further? Carry it until what is left in our wake are broken relationships, obsessions, addictions, and mere fragments of what was possible, all based on incomprehensible internal and external woundedness? A window of opportunity has opened. Your professor created it by sharing your thoughts with me and inviting me to share mine with you. Our opportunity is to find a safe place to tell your story, own what is yours, and learn to discard what is not. It is a process for survivors, and each one of you in this room who has suffered and made it here is precisely that, a survivor. Imagine for a moment that you are no longer white-knuckling it in relationships. You are not relying on substances or something outside of you to ease the pain. Imagine you feel emotional balance. You feel, yes, you feel in control of your life. You champion your life with all your varied talents and abilities. This is the process of transitioning from surviving to flourishing. So, how do we really begin to flourish? Sharing our stories is a start. However, learning to work with a trained therapist and understanding the 15 competencies of the EQI 2.0 is an essential tool for flourishing to continue. The heart of this book. We hear and read a great deal about emotional intelligence, EI, these days. It's a popular concept that leaps at us from the mainstream press and business consulting. It has emerged through research journals and psychological theory. But it's more than just buzz. It also has a real application in our lives, and it can be an
Sample complete. Ready to continue?